For now. The reason for this is I'm not putting a lot of pressure on, but I'm looking at the top of the fret and seeing what is low and what is high. You see that fret is low right here, that's a low fret there, there's a low fret here, okay? Can you see how the shininess is telling you? You can see that's it. You get it, so you can just see where what I've done.
Yeah.
Showing you where
so the high spots are scratched, the low spots aren't.
Yeah, exactly right.
Okay.
So the low spots are not touched, the high spots are.
Okay.
Okay? So that's what we're doing on this, but we're going to do much more. We're going to really dig into this, but the movement is you're taking off just like an airplane and lifting, okay? The reason for that is, generally speaking, this looked pretty good to me.
Okay.
But this area didn't. So we don't want to hit something that we don't need to, unless you have wearing divots in it, okay?
Like mine.
Right.
And we do that until everything's evenly scratched, basically?
That's basically what you're doing, and the point is we're going to peak these after we're done doing this, and we're going to use the other side, which is a smoother side,
Right.
so we can get some of the rough lines out of there.
Peaking is what?
Peaking is you're going to have a fret file. We're going to peak each one of these frets. That you have to take some time with to go over each fret and grind them and peak them. What we do is we take a little magic marker and we'll mark the top of each fret with black, so that when you're working with the fret file, you can see what you're honing this to.
Okay.
So you leave just a very slight black line, which will be the peak of the fret. Okay? Are you learning something? Are you learning something?
Oh, yeah. I thought you said you want to know something. Yeah, I am. I didn't think we would have to get this involved in it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we want to improve it, okay? We know that this is a very high spot on these guitars, most guitars. So we're going to make these lower, progressively going up higher.
That's why you're pulling.
That's exactly right.
Get up higher.
You got it, right. Now, we could measure this with a vernier caliper, but why? It doesn't mean anything. We know we want to leave fret left, so we don't want to get over exuberant and start taking too much fret away. Well, we have brains, so we know we don't want to do that. Okay. So my point is that we look pretty good. We look pretty good up there, and I didn't see major problems with the guitar. If I did, we would take even more off. Now I'm just lightly going over them just to clean them up so the surface is a little smoother. Now in some cases we may have to do this 2 or 3 times. Each time we start up the guitar, play it, up, a little bit more has to go on. Do it again, a little bit more. So maybe 2 or 3 times. In this case we maybe only have to do once. But it's an all-day job. We'll talk about intonation after you get done doing this, and also the final setup. This is the grinding and peaking. Most people do not do this at a store. They'll talk about a setup. Setup with the adjustment of truss rod, intonation, and maybe a little bit of working on a fret that's high or low. The problem with that is if you work on a high or low fret, that means the next fret is going to be screwed up. So if you only work on individual frets, you'll go crazy. Okay, so you have to really work on the whole thing at the same time. Okay? This is a very inexpensive. It's about $10 for that install, $11 I think it is.
And you shape this or the next shape?
It's worn like that from working on these.
That's what I want to know. Did it wear itself to that?
Yes, and you can buy devices that actually are shaped when you put sandpaper in and they fit it too. There's another way to go. Okay. Either way is fine. But you know that the stone has got a good memory and it's very flat. Not likely that it's going to be uneven. Okay, I'm going to get you a fret file.
Yeah, I was going to say, how much more of this? This looks pretty.
Well, we didn't take that much off. I think what we'll do is that we're going to vacuum that off. There's a little vacuum someplace.